Hello YouTube, I repeat, hello YouTube. Okay, first off, I know to pay for a professional mic. I recognize that you have to be in the actual studio and that you have to pay for studio time. So me being an intellect and being put in intellect situations is a no-brainer. But this video is an overall, preparation, how much I was confirmed at Funimation through Christopher Sabat and Sean Shilling in a garage band videos coming up about how they made the show along with Bruce Falconer. Now, Power School, I don't know. But anyway, this is the video. So if you didn't know, I created an internet browser while I was in the hood called LimeWire and Frostwire. You know how I always, bring back the old school of media? What happened in the beginning in the hood was they asked me how much do I want to actually, be the owner of Dons, be a creator of Dons, and I was so dedicated, and I was, so up where came the influence I left on Goth Perk, the #1 hit on the radio, with obviously, two characters go side to side, which is Nokia and Subaru, and I told them literally, if they want to push it, Nokia is just some white guy. And then they complained I already got it on paper. So in the hood, the very first thing I did was draw a square saying that literally it's obviously got to land on Bayside and it's obviously got to land on, the Ultmiate project, which is DigiBlade. Now, the internet browser works like this. In the hood, I did a documentary of 2 Indian people on the dance floor representing autism, because how the human mind actually works. You want to call it retarded. Why would you watch somebody dominate on the dance floor versus somebody who barely knows how to dance? Because we can receive dopamine because we can't decently absorb. So, literally, what I did was I did the whole dance battle with Adrian and Abdul and I put it on LimeWire. I'm like, all this shit that has to go with Square, literally, and I still can't fucking play LimeWire. It really pisses me off. I also knew literally from, the old days when it was actually confirmed that me and Moodtrix are going to go hand in hand instead of Dynamic, because he's going to be Saiyan Trey and I'm going to be Juboxy, and we're going to be tied, both in football and in the anime, and we're going to kill just as much soldiers. So what happened over time is it's still confirmed, but it's past. So what I did in the hood immediately, as soon as I got done, walking down the street with Deborah and Sydney, and the biggest thing I have to tell you, if you've been regulating this, I feel like I've scored 0 points because I didn't see my subs and there was no regulation. Remember, the thing that I want in Funimation was regulation. I mean, it's in person, in suit, talking to everybody, literally, while I'm seeing my subs, while I'm seeing the trainings and subs on YouTube, literally, because what they did was they called out my mob boss strategy, saying, if you're gonna, fool everybody with just in the fallen, then I'm gonna make sure you're a trillionaire, I'll make sure you looked up to her. I'm like, okay, well, when I got straight in the hood, you didn't let me be an actor where I could do anything. Now you brought back to the days, literally, when I didn't go to college where I could do absolutely fucking anything. You know that move with your hands? Literally, I learned how to be a blood. Literally, I learned how to be the best at it, and you're not gonna put me in an actual competition right now. I was so literally hipped on anime and hip-hop that I made, resorts, actually, locations that are based on the Tenkaichi stages, like the Fusion Reborn, how it looks like a big-ass jelly bean factory, literally, the islands based on the actual islands in Tenkaichi, literally luxurious. After I, put Lego models on TV, so here's what I did, literally, I put Lego models on TV, and then I followed it on Instagram, and then I saw somebody wear a dad hat, and then what they did was they kept it wear a nose ring, and then they kept it wear a nose ring, but rated on TV, literally, I'm like, those 2 different things. I had a certain swag, literally, while I put everybody in, with Okutami and Hurls and Brickhouse Bandit, literally saying this is a chocolate bar, like this is clean, like everything is turning out just like the Demon Slayer movie. Well, if you didn't give me the hookup, this would have happened. You let me know through every single, anime movie that comes out that literally it's gonna be the same thing as Topping Heroes Rising, but not, the Blue Lock movie that I just watched. Literally, that one was literally high tech. But right now, my lure, my content in the anime community is that literally, every anime movie is Topping Heroes Rising, but only in a different context. And context is something you have to absorb when it comes to this video. So if you did though, in the hood, literally, I was with Marissa Pomlin and I summoned Nova Shinron with my moon base, literally. So what I do is I connect, things to real life. Like literally that one guy from Monsters Inc., what's his name, Rando, I make him talk to R. Kelly. And this is all fuel for the video. You know why I have limited subs is because this is still, a evaluation. So how many girls that I dance with in person? Okay, so I dance with Simona in person, off tops. I also, dance with Jenny in person, off tops. Literally, we're dancing, the Snow Fairy. And I do like her, Jenny, about how I can fit any character in Nons as long as they hold weight. What did they pull in the hood? What did they pull? They pulled cringe, they pulled literally that, literally, you're in the hood, you're not in control anymore, so we're gonna, bring it back to the old days. after I put cringe in a Marvel comic, literally, for a magic spell, literally, what happens is, literally, I'm the best at, Godfather, where it comes to, actual controlling things with the string. Literally, I'm so good where I made Kimmy Grievous. When I, literally, made Kimmy Grievous, literally, I connected my bone to a star because, I, did research that I had, I listened to a conversation of Chris and Deco saying that we're made out of sand and that sand is a part of a star, but everything is a part of a star, so literally if I connect my bone, I connect everything. I have the strongest Godfather. Literally, I have the strongest Godfather. And what ends up happening is, I have all the anime jewelry and I have rings. I have all the anime rings, so my Godfather is the greatest, and that's what you don't know about me as a celebrity. What I did was, literally, in the game Roar, I watched every single anime in color, slice of life or no anime I recognize, Blue Hair's delicacy, anime is anime, literally, so if I'm watching anime, I'm watching a delicacy, so literally, so originally I used to train like Snoop Dogg. I used to do nothing but, rock around with concrete outfits, like, lime green on top of lime green pants, on top of, snake shoes. And I used to hide behind Snoop Dogg, and what I'll do is I'll prepare for a battle. So what I'll do is I'll download, anime, full anime episodes, literally, and then I'll put it on my laptop back where I didn't have Wi-Fi at the group home. And so literally, while I was having, a match with Cool Loose, anticipating my next, enemy attack, wherever, the truth, Rhapsody, Dollar Get the Franks, any about that. While I was in the Animation Rap League, what happened was, literally, while I was, having a 1-year-old, literally, and I looked at that anime in high definition, I recognized as soon as I got stronger, as soon as I started growing up, that if I keep this up, I'm gonna be the next version of Snoop Dogg. When you gave me the opportunity with Zayn and Christopher Sabat in the reality show, I already did everything, and I learned martial arts because I dodged a bullet every day. I watched every single slice of life anime. If you didn't know, for that Jume introduction in the hood. So I earned everything, but everybody, called out the whole process right next to me like, oh, here's this, that is no, Costa Phoenix, that is no, literally bullshit, I got myself to the public and you still treat me the same, and it really hurts me. And you did for a joke saying that, oh, this is confirmed, I'm like, nothing is fucking confirmed. You don't let me see my brother and shit because you already gave me physical validation about the My Little Pony beat. They asked me, how much do you want to actually be, the owner of Nons? And then I started with My Little Pony first thing. You think that's Costa Phoenix? That really pisses me off. That's why pushing principle with no swagger is really subjective and it really sucks. If you do my research, that's actually hindering somebody instead of, having them reach his best potential. So what I did was I fell back on street knowledge, literally on Riz, you're just like Homer Simpson. I will be imitating Bushido out throughout this video, so please keep in mind. So what you did though was that I mastered the mystic nature. If you talk about, Madden and NFL, literally, I did everybody is older brother, literally, where it came to continuity, because I recognized that the brother is on the higher tier of rap. And what you don't know about the way I came at Sabo and how Sabo came at me is that literally the eloquent hip hop literally must face the hard hip hop, and the hard hip hop comes to a pin. But the hard hip hop, represents, working out and physically fit when the other one doesn't want to do. And what ended up happening, mystic is when you go around in order to get a point. So at the convention, literally, why I said hi to Nerf Pizza and shit, literally what I did was I applied, you're so retarded, I should call you Billy, at convention, after I went around. So what I did was I went around in order to survive, because I recognized somebody could counter, literally, and then I applied my shit, just like the channel. So the character designs, the main characters and Nons, are based off Eddie, just keep that in mind. So what happens when you call out to? What happens when you call out, literally, that composure, literally is what you want and what you feed for. And what happens if you try to tell the other people, if you don't go around, you're going to die, literally, and they don't do it, and they start blaming, going mystic in reverse, and they start saying that you should be able to win with composure. I'm like, that's not how you win a championship, buddy. And I won a championship at Foundation. Literally, I left winning the tournament. I also left the two things I read, which was Uncle Tommy and Alberto. And it was the funniest shit in the world. I put one hand out, literally, and fucking try to fight Babylon, literally, as soon as he got serious, I won Ray. And then there's one of the strongest members of Platinum named Mike, while I pretended to be Suicide 2 Gohan, and he's like, are you trying to sneak in an uppercut? I had the strongest what I did in the hood. I repeat, I had the strongest what I did in the hood. Literally, rings, those are bare minimums. So anyway, if you want to ask about my 28 and I Am Sasuke, what ended up happening at the end of 28 is I started watching Eden Zero and Madaka Box in order to catch up with lore. And then there's this conspiracy theory that I was supposed to make Simpson Namek the entire time, literally, because there's a yellow character in Madaka Box. So you're following a secret, literally a conspiracy theory, and you're calling out it being bullshit every single day, a part of an anarchy society. If you do your highest research, literally that's what this society basically turned into, and this video is far from over. You got that right, Slick. I swear, this is such a bother. So here's what I did. I wrote it in 300, and I wrote it in 300 all the way to the point where I had to talk to Austin Simone. Literally, I applied a rapping fast principle to my channel, and I started over, literally, and then they hacked my account, and then they double implied, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Anyway, I went on a resort with Robert Wilson. It was a cool ass resort, literally, on BET when I was 28, literally, just 28 when you can adjacently absorb, and then literally I turned into Mine from Akame Got Killed. So it's time to spill the beans. I mean, it's really time to spill the beans on my channel. I'm sorry, but I used to have imaginary friends. I repeat, I used to have imaginary friends. So when I got to the hood, literally, I labeled, everything, under the document as Yuya in the Disney Channel, because Yuya is how I locked you in the hood, because when I adapted to the mystic nature of rap, literally, I recognized, be hard, go around, do something. I had a country built like Nelly. Because Yuya is, a green, and red Axel, sign character. I think he's based off Knuckles the Echidna. A gangster can't say anything, he has to recognize that it's a part of art, and it locks him just like Shinobu. I was talking to the cleanest imaginary friends. Literally, I was having Yugi Moto in my head telling me, you gotta kill this video. Don't worry, you gotta kill the next video. I was also talking to Raven, literally, and then Raven became the series. And then the biggest one in my head was Kaguya from Naruto, the 4th grade ninja war. And there was a running gag that she was actually better than my real mother. And there was also, a trend in the street, when there was Def the Kid and Alexis Rhodes from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. And what happened was, for a deviant artist, they're both in school, they both have something to do with spiritual power. They both have yellow eyes. So what that is, we actually research was, that's traumatization from a rap battle. That's me saying, you're so retarded, I should call you Billy. Literally, you applying public school, literally, and me being left with that, because that's an educated assumption. And what ends up happening, over time, is people go with these trends and people support it because they understand my things from high school. That's why I got away, with all that shit, because what happened was I was a cool person at first, literally, and what eventually happened through my planning of Snoop Dogg was I met a standard. I had my whole anime confirmed in my early 20s. And guess what ended up happening? Literally, when you had me dodging blood every day, while I knew I had multiple children, literally, when you completely removed the imaginary friends, literally, I got sent to the hospital after partying with people too much, too many rim jobs, too many, times my face was in the bitch's ass, literally, to the point when they gave me schizophrenia, I had none. I mean, I repeat, literally, when I was partying with real people is when they labeled me, literally, schizophrenic, playing with imaginary friends. I got labeled schizophrenia when they were gone, literally. I know this world is full of shit. And I can't bring them back no matter how hard I try because I know martial arts, literally. Even if I try, literally, you have to use like a blackboard, a timeline in order to trap me, and then they're gone, and literally, I'm back to reality. Yes, that shit was crazy, and what they're saying is that was above Funimation, the shit that I was doing back then with Kaguya, which is something I never spread on my channel because literally, why would I have to do that? But that was the actual whole fucking timeline, literally. Like Alexis was telling me to watch Boruto and shit. Def the Kid, not right now, Ryoto, but soon we're gonna be famous. It was crazy as fuck. I mean, it was crazy as fuck. But through all those things, literally, is when I got to become the Michael Jackson of lore, and to where literally we got the standard I meet today, literally with Nokia and Subaru. But anyway, this is a huge channel update. I hope to keep you informed. And I also heard that it's a requirement, for a parent, to have an imaginary friend and to have an imaginary, dance battle. So I might not get in trouble. So please keep up with my channel. This is Moodtrix, and I'm out.